Hey folks, JuniorDeBoss here, coming at you with a not so World of Warcraft video. And today we're going to be talking about ShareX. Now a lot of you know that I use ShareX for my screenshots, for my GIFs, for just different things with as far as images and videos are concerned. And so I've decided to create a video on how to set it up properly so that you can actually use it as well. It automatically uploads to some of the major image sites out there like Imgur, Image Shack, TinyPic, Flickr, any of those other blah blah blahs. You can also upload to text options if you want. And for videos, like you can record videos as well with ShareX, and you can upload to Dropbox as well, and or to FTP or to Google Drive or any of those other major things. And we'll go over that as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and get on over to getting started on showing you how to use it. The link will be in the description below. And here we go. All right, here we go. So this is what I usually do first after I install ShareX. You've got it already installed, ready to rock and roll. It's literally ready to go right out of the box. The only thing that you really want to change are the keybinds that you use to capture what it is you're going to capture. So I use my capture region. I use Control-Shift-Z. And the reason I do that is because, one, I don't want to mess up and accidentally press other keys as I'm playing WoW or Rocket League or, you know, whatever it may be. I have it set to something that there's no way possible for me to hit these particular buttons all the time. So for the region, it's very simple. I have it set to Control-Shift-Z, and that's what you see as well. So as you can see, I can choose to either take a full screenshot, which is what it's doing here, of the desktop, or I can actually take a screenshot of the region that I'm trying to do, which will be like that. And then as you can see, it opens up in a screenshot image editor, which is also a part of ShareX. And you can either add lines to it, or maybe you want to add some text to it, or you want to do whatever, or you want to phase out some text so that you can't see the text. Then you can do that as well, which is very cool. Like especially if I'm in the auction house in WoW and I take a screenshot and I want to screen out somebody's names because, well, I'd feel bad if somebody, started messing with them or whatnot. So that's why I black a lot of that stuff out. And then when you're done, or even if you don't change any of this stuff at all, you just leave it all the same blank like that, just hit the X and it'll automatically upload, if you have it upload, to wherever image service you're going to use. Or if you're not happy with it, just press the minus sign, boop, and it's done. It did not go anywhere, it just got deleted, and that's it. Now let's say that you want to upload somewhere. So we're going to just take a screenshot of this right here, and I want it to upload. Then just hit X, and now it's uploaded, as you can see. In fact, it actually has the Imgur of where it actually has gone to, which you guys will be able to check if you actually type in all that information for Imgur. And the other cool thing is, let me show you this. Let me bring over let me bring over one of these notes here. Let's say that now you have uploaded something to Imgur and you've got it set up to where it automatically gets put into your copy pasta area. All you have to do is press Control-V, and there it is. It's right there. Easy peasy, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I use ShareX. It used to be an app that I really couldn't grasp many years ago. It's been out for a long time. And then finally I was just like, man, I'm looking for something. I've tried many other apps that do this, and I came back to this. Like, they have updated different things and added things, and yeah, it's actually really amazing. So once you've got your setups done as far as your recordings and your GIFs and your regions. You're probably not ever going to use the capture entire screen, because if you have 3 monitors, it's like I do, it's actually going to capture all 3 as one. So that's why I do the capture region, because then, as you can see, it automatically goes to the whole entire thing. And if I want to just capture one little section, like you can see right here, it's going to do that as well, which is kind of cool. So, and if you're in this part right here where you're trying to do a capture, all you have to do is hit escape and it automatically stops it, and it's that simple. All right, so that's a little bit more information that we wanted to get into as far as the keybinds are concerned, or hotkey settings, but we'll go ahead and just let that go. You guys can change them to whatever you want them to be. Those are what I have set for myself. Now, the third thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that you have your destinations set up. I use Imgur. You can use whatever is available for you. It looks like maybe these ones might be down at the moment. But Imgur for me is where it's at. That's where I want to set it to. Or you can have it choose to go to any of these other ones over here. Now, I use Imgur, so that's where we're going to set it. You put the check there, and then you're done. Now you have to go into the destination settings, where here you will make sure that you have it set to user. It's going to be set to anonymous. You're going to want to move it to user. You're going to open up the authorized page. Now, what I recommend is going to Imgur and logging in before you do this. That way, it's already done, and it automatically pops up with the verification code for you. You paste it here, you hit complete authorization, and then it'll say logged in. Now, every now and then you may have to reauthorize the authorization because it's been too long since the last time you've done it, but it's just very simple. I mean, you can use Image Shack, you can you see the possibilities are endless of where you want it to go. Again, I use Imgur, and that's what I approve in my stream, so it works for me. You guys can use whatever you want here. And it's that simple, folks. I mean, really, there's not really anything else anywhere that you would use. At least for me, I don't use any of this other stuff. You're more than welcome to, go through some of these settings. I currently don't need to change anything, so I leave everything else the way that I want it to be. The one thing that I will say is, if you are using another program that is similar to this, make sure that you have it uninstalled, because it will conflict with ShareX regardless. I've tried to see if there's other apps that it will work with, and anything that is similar to it, it's going to mess it up. So there you go. I think that that's probably the best information that I can give as far as really getting it done. Again, it's very simple. When you first install it, it looks like there's so much to it, and there's a lot of stuff to it, but it's very simple once you actually get it set up, and it works for me. Again, people ask me all the time, hey, how do you do it? I go like that, I go boom, it takes the picture, I hit the red X. That's what I do. And then that's why in my stream, people will be like, hey, what's that sound? And how do you get them so up there so quick? That's how I do it. Oh, and one other thing, folks, that I wanted to let y'all know, and that is, if you are playing a game and you have it full screen, ShareX will not, unfortunately, be able to take a screenshot or even a regional screenshot within the game. You have to have it in borderless gaming or windowed mode. And there we go, folks. That about does it for this application. It is called ShareX. Hopefully it was helpful. I'm thinking that it was. If you have any questions, make sure that you put them in the comments below. I'm very active with my YouTube community, and I definitely do appreciate you guys when you guys say, hey, this, that, and the other, or ask me a question or whatnot. And if I have the answer, I will answer it. So thanks so much for watching, folks. Take care. See you in the next one. and bye. There we go, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You can also hit me up on Twitter at JuniorDeBoss TV. If you have more time, check out my last video by clicking here. And JuniorDeBoss out.